As you would all be aware, today is 1st of May. So what did you stand?
There was not to stand previously.
Okay.
And sir gave.
Great. Okay, you can kindly sit. All of you, let's begin the session. And let's grasp a lot of knowledge today. May I please start? Of May 2024. This particular day is also called as May Day, it's called as Labor Day, and one of the part in India, I can see a state in India is also called as Maharashtra Day. Okay, so there are 3 different names given. It's a great time to celebrate the arrival of spring. Spring, I think, we can see every tree and every plant blooming this time, so it's a time for spring. New beginnings and beauty of nature around us. Well, let's enjoy the same today by gaining some more gyan, some more knowledge in terms of technology. Okay, by our today's special speaker, Mr. Akash Gogri from IIDE. Sir is a seasoned professional for over 10 years of valuable experience in education sector. He has played a vital role in fostering growth and establishing strong partnership with various different industries. With a remarkable track record, Mr. Akash has personally trained and empowered around more than 5,000 professionals and students throughout the country. He is an expert in delivering training on various topics such as LinkedIn Essentials, Excel, Google Sheets, resume building, presentation skills, equipping learners with practical knowledge to excel in their fields. And prior to joining IIDE, he served as a senior counselor at the. And to add on more to it, what he will be teaching us today, before that, I would request our Professor Dr. Abhijit Das sir to do a green welcome to Akash Gogri sir. Before I hand over the session to our speaker today, I just give some inputs about what is the main motto, what is the main objective of today's session. The session is on, you can see, it's growth. Okay, it's about Chat GPT or growth hacking. So we'll be giving entirely the emphasis on what it is. But before that, what are the objectives for learning this particular topic today or this session today is to equip fundamental concepts of growth hacking, including its principles, strategies and techniques, to support students in their professional development by keeping them informed about latest trends, best practices and emerging technologies, and finally to demonstrate how ChatGPT can be used to generate ideas, analyze data, provide guidance on various growth hacking tactics and tricks such as search engine optimization, content marketing and social media strategies. So now the session over to you sir. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you can provide your comments.
Show of hands, honestly. Yeah? Most of us, right? Because when I was on that side of the class, even I felt the same. Okay, so here's something that I want to start with. मैं बोलूँ थोड़ा सुन लो फिर decide कर लो. Okay. So, to everyone who's here guys, I believe we have this assumption that every speaker is going to come here is going to bore you all. But I promise you all one thing, if you give me 20 minutes of your time, I will teach you something really cool, and when you step out of this door today, you'll be like, okay, I learned something new. Okay? And in case if you're not interested, fine, you can ignore me, you can be on your phone. But it's only one request that don't make noise or don't talk to your friends. Okay? And if you want to talk, I think phone is in hand, WhatsApp is with you. And you can do the job. Okay? Now, who am I, why I am here, and why is it that you guys should listen to me? So to start with, hello everyone, my name is Akash Gogri. I work for an organization called IIDE. We specialize in digital marketing training. I've been into education sector for last 10 years, mentored, counseled, trained over 15 to 20,000 students pan-India and also at certain global universities in Dubai and Asia. Other than this, have you guys heard about podcast? Yeah? Have you heard about Amazon, Flipkart, Starbucks, Make My Trip, Thomas Cook, Netflix, brands like this? Okay, do you guys understand people in chief position? CEOs, CXOs, CMOs, founders, co-founders? Yeah? So I have hosted 78 plus such sessions at IID. And the beauty about these sessions is not just doing a podcast, but it was more to do with actually getting our students placed in these brands. So I've managed to place my students while having to do this podcast with as low as salary of 5-6 lakhs with as high as salary worth 12, 15, 18 lakhs. So this is what I bring to table. And now, since we're talking about ChatGPT, okay, I have a question for you guys. And the question is, how many of you have been using this currently or have used it in the past? Show of hands. Anyone in the room who has never used it? Show of hands. Okay, a few of you are. Okay. How many of you have ChatGPT on your mobile phone as an application? Brilliant. How many of you talk to ChatGPT just like you would chat with your friend or boyfriend or girlfriend? Very good. Okay, so very important question I have for you. Pay attention on screen. आज किसने यूज किया है या कल किसने ये यूज किया था? Most of you, right? Okay. So while you all have been using this, today I am going to teach you the art of using it in a right way. And before I do that, as I told you, I will take only 20 to 25 minutes of your time. And the next important question, which is why I am here, okay, and which is what your college wanted me to ensure that I throw some light on, is this part. Okay, so can you guys tell me that how many of you want to stand out in corporate when you exit your college and want to be productive for your organization when it comes to using any AI tool or ChatGPT? Few of y'all, some of y'all, क्योंकि none of y'all रहोगे तो समझ लो तुम्हारे लिए जॉब नहीं है, तुम कंपनी के लिए फायदेमंद नहीं, कंपनी फायर कर देगा तुमको. Still no one? Okay, I see a few of hands. Okay, fine. But I'm assuming that by the end of the class you will have some realization. You might not want to maybe raise hand. Okay, can you all tell me what is ChatGPT in your understanding? Anyone? Yeah.
It is an AI tool that give answer to the question, like manual things AI answer this.
Okay, it's an AI tool that keeps answering things for you. Anything else that you know about ChatGPT, guys? Anything else? Anyone? Okay, so in my understanding, as he rightly said that it's an AI tool, the best part about this AI tool is that it acts like a human being while you're asking any questions, right? And it would know anything and everything that you have to ask. So anything you ask, it will have a response to it, right? And next is, most of you may be using it to ensure the language, the tonality, the grammar. Okay, few of you may also want ChatGPT further help you with deciding what kind of message you want to write. And finally, it helps you transform the overall question that you have asked in a proper format. So far so good? Do you relate to what I have written on the screen? Yeah? Yes, yes? Yes. Yes. Okay. Now, if you look at this screenshot, guys, all I want to try and communicate is that be it any domain, okay, you want an answer for a questionnaire that you all want to make, maybe you guys are marketeers and you want to know the keywords that are specific for an entertainment industry or for an FMCG industry, right? If you want to make, say for example, JDs for any job, if you want to particularly summarize some article, so all of this put together is something that ChatGPT will do for you, and it can help you in different tones. You want to be rude, you want to be empathetic, you want to maybe write something very casual. It will help you do or deliver what you ask for. Okay? And here is what I actually want to know from you guys. Do you agree? Whatever is written on the screen, do you agree? Yes. Okay, now tell me how many of you when you get a project, say for example your project is on international business, simply you'll go on ChatGPT and just type international business project or give me some details on international business. How many of you do that? Most of you? Okay. Do you think that's the right way to do it?
No, sir.
No. Why is it not the right way to do it? Why is it not the right way to do it? Arey bolo.
Because you will not get the correct output.
Because you will not get the correct output. Okay. Anything else, guys?
Many would be giving the same search and it will give the repeated same answer.
Okay. Anything else that you can think of, guys?
करंट डेटा नहीं होता उसमें.
Current data नहीं होता. Okay.
सर प्रॉपर इनपुट देना पड़ता है हमें क्या नेसेसिटी है.
Proper input देना होता है depending on what is your requirement. Okay. Anything else?
प्लेगरिज्म का आता है.
Plagiarism. Okay. और कुछ? Okay. Okay, let's find out the root cause problem here. What you all do is, whatever is your problem statement, you all just simply go and write that on ChatGPT, right? Now ChatGPT is an AI, it's not human being, right? So when you all just go and put a name statement saying what is international business, ChatGPT क्या करता है? उसके database में जितना भी information है in terms of international business, it will give everything to you. What you guys do is you all copy, you will paste it maybe on Grammarly or Bard or Gemini somewhere. You will tweak it a little bit and you will just give it. But the moment I do a plagiarism check, you all are caught. Right? So you need to know that if you want a right response, you need to have a right question for ChatGPT, and there is a very simple, rather brilliant formula that wonders for you, be it college or be it any company that you guys work with. So here's what it can do. So the formula is PET. Okay, anyone in the room who has ever learned it or knows about it?
No.
Okay. So PET stands for persona, environment, and task. Okay. I will give you a situation right now on the screen that you will, that will help you understand how to use this formula. Okay. So let's see as to what is persona, what is environment, what is task, and then maybe you will have a better understanding that tomorrow, if you want to perform certain aspect in terms of asking question, how will you write a right prompt. Okay. So this is what persona stands for. So if you're done with your phone call, message, talking, it'll be great, or else, yeah, I'm sorry I didn't want to pick, I ignored thrice, but you're just breaking the flow. Okay, so when we talk about PET, guys, the first thing is persona, okay. How many of you can relate to this situation that's there on the screen right now? What is happening on the screen? It's the background of what problem statement you are starting with, right? XYZ college. It is talking about you are in your final year and it says that you've been regular in terms of your assignment. So chat GPT, whenever you want to give some prompt, okay, you have to butter up chat GPT. Put chat GPT in that situation. By this what I mean is chat GPT को बाप बना. कैसे? Chat GPT को बोलो कि आप copywriter हो, आप CEO हो, आप co-founder हो. You start with that. You start saying that, okay, you know what, you are this person. So that's how you establish your persona. तो ChatGPT जो आपको response देगा ना, वो ये सोच के देगा कि हाँ मैं खुद CEO हूँ. So far so good. Persona समझा सबको? Okay. Now let's look at what I'm trying to say when I say environment. Environment is basically creating a situation. And in this situation, what am I doing? I'm saying that, hey, you know what? You have missed an assignment and that was because of your poor health. Faculty is not willing to consider, and for faculty to consider it, she is asking for a report and she is wanting for you to write an apology email. So मैंने क्या किया, पहले उसको बोला कि तू बच्चा है, तू ये कॉलेज में है, ये कोर्स कर रहा है. फिर मैंने उसको बोला ये प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट है. So far so good. All of you are with me? Okay. And finally मैंने टास्क क्रिएट किया. मैम को क्या चाहिए था? एक apology email और report, right? What I simply did is I told ChatGPT that hey, write an empathetic email that seeks apology. It should be in 1500 characters and the rest details are right there. Now, how many of you have ever used ChatGPT like this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that you guys have used ChatGPT like this, can you tell me if these 3 statements that I have written on the screen for pet, are they correct or I should make any change? या ये जो 3 चीजें हमने अभी देखी, persona, environment, task, in your understanding, is it the right way to ask or there can be something like, you know, I should do something differently? Correct है पाजी.
Write it without plagiarism.
Write it without plagiarism. वो तो हो ही नहीं सकता है. तो ChatGPT से जो मांगेगा या AI से जो मांगेगा, अगर मैंने copy paste करके उसको पूछा, have you written this? It will give me an affirmative answer about it. Yeah. Is this correct or something should be changed?
Should act as a student.
I have already written, right? You are a diligent student at XYZ college. So that was the persona, sir. Yeah. Anyone? Anything else? Okay. What I want to teach you all other than pet is that you guys know the output that you all want, right? Whenever we reach out to any AI tool, we know that what is it that we are looking for. So the one key to learn or to keep in mind is that you got to be very, very specific. So this same thing, here is a small change that I did, and there you go. So if you noticed, everything that we learned in PET was correct, but what was a miss? Email किसको जा रहा है? आप कौन सा प्रोग्राम कर रहे हो बैचलर्स में, right? And that's about it. The more specific or accurate you are, the exact response is what you will get. All of you are with me so far?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Okay, can someone summarize this for me? In your own words, that what is PET? Anyone? Anyone? Quick. Yeah, go for it.
Please start for persona कि हमें उस पे बताना पड़ेगा हम क्या हैं, क्या पर्सनालिटी में, हम स्टूडेंट हैं, टीचर हैं, क्या है.
Okay.
ई इन्वायरमेंट को डालना पड़ेगा उसको.
Situation create करनी है.
करनी पड़ेगी उसको.
Okay.
ठीक आंसर देना है. और टी पर टास्क है, उसे टास्क डिफाइन करनी पड़ेगी. ये टास्क है, ये आपको देना होगा.
Fair. I'm going to put this down in 4 words for you guys. Okay, so whenever you are using any AI tool, these 4 things, if you all know very well, you are in right place. So to start with, the first thing that you need to know that you need to define a role, which is your persona. You need to define the task, which is creating an environment. You need to tell ChatGPT or any AI tool what is your problem statement. And finally, you need to lay your expectations, which is your outcome, in a clear order or a clear perspective. So far so good? All of you are with me? Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's test it out as to whatever we've learned so far. how great it is. Do you, all of you all in the start said something like this to me, right? Yes, no? Starting में जब मैंने पूछा कि अगर accurate response चाहिए तो क्या करना होगा तो आप लोगों ने बोला right कि specific पूछना पड़ेगा. आप समझ रहे हो मैं क्यों pet सिखाया आपको? Now can you relate to this statement? That great outputs will always need great inputs, right? So let's test it out, guys. Read the first statement and tell me what is it. Is it a P, is it a T, or is it a E? What is it? Persona है, environment है, task है, क्या है? हाँ? कितने लोग tasks? How many of you all tasks? Show of hands. Fair. What is the second one? Persona. Why is it a persona?
Representing a sector.
Okay. And what is the last one? Environment. Okay. Super clear. All of you all found this to be useful so far?
Yes.
Okay. The next slide, if you all relate to, I want to see smiles on your face. Yeah? Is that most of us? Because we get up 24 hours or maybe 12 hours and then we are like, shit, lag gayi, ab kya karu? Yeah? You all agree? Okay. So now that you have learned actually how to use any AI tool, right? Let's do a small realistic test right now. All those who have ChatGPT as an app on your phone, you all can open it. The ones who don't have, you all can open browser and instantly go on ChatGPT. My request would be, please do not go to your Instagram and Bumble, Tinder, WhatsApp. That can wait for another 20 minutes. Okay. So I want you guys to write a prompt. Okay, pay attention everyone. I want you guys to write a prompt. I have written a problem statement on the screen. Okay. And the problem statement is that you are a human being or an individual who is supposed to write a blog for a travel company to list top destinations to travel this winter in India. So open your ChatGPT, open your OpenAI app and write a prompt. I'll wait for 90 seconds and then I'll ask for 3 or 4 of you all to just share it. Think smartly about, यही same copy paste मत करना. Think smartly about company, about designations, set the environment fair. Yeah. तो अरे तू marketer है, तू decide कर देखो क्या कितना लिखना है. तू restriction दे दे, word limit दे दे. Anyone managed to write something? Okay, anyone guys, very quickly, managed to write a prompt? Quick. If you all are not going to come, not going to raise your hand, I'll just come and pick up whoever has managed to write it. Okay, so he has written that you are a content writer with vast geographical knowledge about India and a travel enthusiast. You work for a travel company in India, which needs a blog post to list of destinations to travel this winter in India. Write it down. What is the miss here?
Word limit.
Sorry?
Word limit.
Word limit is miss. What else?
Tone.
Maybe tone, persona. When you say persona, what is the miss in persona? Okay, sir said. Sir, what is the miss in persona?
As a blog writer.
As a blog writer, but again, what is the miss, sir?
Miss would be like maybe he's an influencer or
Role, basically influencer है या digital marketer है या blogger है. Okay, इसके अलावा और क्या मिस है persona में? Would it be possible for him to write name of the company? Maybe Make My Trip, Thomas Cook. Yeah. Can he write that? Write an SEO friendly blog? Yes, no. And while he is writing a blog for different location, can he also ask for a budget, approximation budget? Yeah, yes, no. Okay. So the point to do this exercise is for you all to know. What is it? For you all to know is that whenever you are reaching out or talking about any company or any article, right, anything when it comes to ChatGPT, you got to ensure that okay, you have managed to define the company, you've managed to define the role, you've managed to set the expectation in terms of how long article you all want. So far so good? Okay, we'll do one more practice and that's about it. So the next practice that I actually want to do launches and their speciality. But can you all tell me, is there anything that you can write it differently to get a better output? उसने SEO expert लिखा है, उसने famous brand describe किया है, उसने बोला है कि Google ad copy लिखना है. Can you restrict characters? Yes, no? Yeah? Okay. He's written SEO expert, but should he write something called as SEO friendly in terms of words?
write content writer, content.
Is some set of limitations that you will have. So any AI tool, and to be specific about ChatGPT, so it has data until September 21. If you have a paid version of it, then you get access to the data which is until September 23. Now the paid version comes at 1600 rupees a month. So only companies where the details or where the usage of it is very prominent, they would opt for it. ChatGPT is not great with giving you information real time, and at the same time, if you ever ask math related question, it will always fail. Physics, chemistry, लोचा है उसका, नहीं सही जवाब देगा आपको कभी. And finally, sorry, बोलना है तो जोर से बोलना, मुंह पे हाथ रख के क्या कमेंट पास कर रहे हैं यार. Okay, and no matter how good prompt you write and how good response you get, okay, you will always need a human touch. प्रोजेक्ट तो वो आपके लिए लिख देगा, लेकिन वो प्रोजेक्ट मशीन की तरह लिखेगा. जब वो प्रोजेक्ट आप सबमिट करोगे तो टीचर को 2 लाइन पढ़ के ही समझ में आ जाएगा कि ये तुमने नहीं लिखा है, किसी और ने लिखा है, राइट? सो चैट जीपीटी अगर कभी भी यूज करते हो या कोई भी एआई टूल कभी भी यूज करोगे तो हमेशा इतना ध्यान रखना कि वो आपका 5-6 घंटे 10 घंटे का काम 15-20 मिनट में कर देगा, लेकिन उसके बाद आपको 1 घंटा मे बी आधा घंटा उसमें स्पेंड करना पड़ेगा to be able to ensure that it is actually the way a human being would write it. So far so good? And the last piece. How many of you are scared that ChatGPT will take your job away?
So I have a question regarding the previous limitation. Once I gave it a prompt that search for research papers on Google Scholar related to a particular topic.
Okay.
And it will use.
Yes, because you were asking for a real-time information. It cannot browse internet on real-time and give you the answer. So if you want, you can use Gemini in that case, which is by Google, and it does help you with that. I hope that answers your question. Okay, so how many of y'all think that ChatGPT or any AI tool can take your jobs away? Show of hands. Okay, first things first, you should know one thing is that is absolutely not true. Calculator जब आया था या Excel sheets जब आई, Microsoft जब आया Office, क्या कोई भी चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट ने अपना जॉब खोया? कोई भी इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकर ने जॉब खोया? नहीं, right? So all I want to teach you, and remember there was a slide where I asked you that do you want to be someone who is actually useful for an organization? Stand out in any organization? So guys, see, AI, machine learning, all of this is here to stay. You all will excel in any domain, be it marketing, HR, operations, or finance. Say for example, if company is wanting for you to work for 9 hours in a day, right? If you are a content writer, and if you know different AI tools, and same task that you would do in 9 hours is now possible to do in 90 minutes. Would company want to keep you in the organization? Yes, no? Yes? Why will company want you in the organization? Save time. Basically, you are well equipped to use AI, right? So guys, if you are scared that AI will take your jobs away, it will take your jobs away only if you are not someone who is okay to adapt and use it. So if you know the right use of AI, the job will be done and the company will always want you in the organization because you are someone who is saving their cost. And the major cost is what? The vitamin M that you get. Yeah? Do you guys agree? Yes. Okay. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about is, how many of you in this room want to learn social media marketing? Content writing, SEO.
Raise your hands.
Okay, so this is what I have for you. An internship, but which is a barter exchange. And what is it? So it is a 1-month internship, remote, work from home, 3 hours a day in the evening after 3:34. Okay. What I will do is, in this internship, it will be an unpaid internship but with a letter of experience. And why is it an unpaid internship and why is it that I used word called barter system? It is for 1 month, 4 weeks, I will teach you 4 new skills. And after I teach you 4 skills, you will deliver the output for me. So I teach you something, in return I get something. Okay? And this is what you guys will be learning: social media marketing, SEO, Google Workspace operations, and content writing. Okay, so anyone and everyone who is interested can sign up for this scanning this QR code. So far we've managed to do around 38 batches. Every 40 days we have a new batch. The beauty about this is that you won't be restricted to your college students only. You will have access to students across the globe because we have students across India and from UK, US, Canada, Cambodia studying with us and also doing this internship. So in case if you are slightly interested, or say for example, even if you are in an exploratory mode कि मुझे marketing में सीखना है या career बनाना है लेकिन clarity नहीं है, तो ये 1 महीना अपना time यहाँ पे देना तो आप automatically समझ जाओगे कि आपको इसमें interest है या नहीं. So anyone who is interested can scan the QR and fill the form. Yeah, you have a question? No, it's a free internship. I am not going to ask a single rupee from you. I know where you are coming from, but just to answer your question, that's not the case. I ain't going to charge any money. Join? Yeah, I don't mind if you guys want to join. Just fill up the form. Is the form working for you all? To whoever who is filling the form? Yeah? Okay, did you guys learn something new today? Something interesting? अगर थोड़ा 20-30% मेरे को सुना होगा तो कुछ contribution गया in terms of your knowledge? Okay, if that was the case and if since you all have spent so much time listening to me, you all deserve a certificate for sure, right? So to be able to claim this certificate, I would request that you guys kindly fill up the feedback form. Once you fill the feedback form, the email ID that you mentioned in the form, you will receive a certificate on your email in the next 7 working days for attending this session. So I would urge you all to kindly fill the feedback form.
Do you have any questions? Any questions?
So a very interesting question. He is asking that which portal is better to actually build a resume. So first things first, you all have to know that a resume can be built on Word or it can be built on Canva, whatever you are well equipped with, and there are multiple other online portals that will help you make your resume. But the goal over here is not to have one resume. You all need to know that every company has a specific requirement which is very clearly mentioned in the job description. So if you guys are applying for jobs, you need to read the JD, you need to pick out the right or the keywords from that JD and ensure that those words are there in your resume. It can be in your about me part, it can be in your skills part. If those words are not there, you will be rejected by a machine and not a human being. There is something called as ATS. All the companies, they receive hundreds of applications every day. No HR sits and reads it. They put it in the machine. If your resume is relevant in terms of the keywords and those keywords are from the JD, your resume will be shortlisted and then the HR will spend 10 seconds on your resume. So to answer your question, you make your resume on Word or on Canva or any other portal, that is not a problem. The main thing that you need to address is that your resume is crafted for the job that you are applying for. It has to be in alignment with the JD. I hope that answers your question. Okay, PG folks at the back. Any questions? Job चाहिए, नहीं चाहिए? जॉब फाइंड करने के लिए हेल्प चाहिए, कंपनी फाइंड करने के लिए? या फाइनेंस में जॉब चाहिए. Are you in the last year? Okay. What are your dream companies? Yeah. What are the big four of finance? Wait. Okay. Wait 1 second. आजू बाजू से मत पूछ, तू बता फाइनेंस करना है, जॉब चाहिए फाइनेंस में, बिग फोर क्या है? पता नहीं, right? So educate firstly yourself on what is the big four. When you say finance, what in finance do you want to do? Do you want to do investment banking? Do you want to opt for a role that involves for you to know Six Sigma? Do you want to move in the taxation part of it? What is it that in finance you want to do? Then narrow it down to companies where you want to work. Once you've narrowed down the companies, go on that company's career page and see what all job openings are there basis your requirement. and then basis those job openings, make your resume and send it to them. And another hack for this is, once you know the companies, go on LinkedIn, go on their page, filter it down to Delhi. See the employees who are working in the different departments. So अगर आपको किसी डिपार्टमेंट में जाना है, उस डिपार्टमेंट के अगर एम्प्लॉइज को आप फॉलो करोगे, कनेक्शन रिक्वेस्ट भेजोगे, HR को कनेक्शन रिक्वेस्ट भेज के रखोगे, तो बेसिकली योर LinkedIn will become your networking aspect. So start building your LinkedIn profile simultaneously. बिकॉज कैसा होगा कि कल आपका रेज्यूमे अगर डेलॉइट की HR के पास जाता है, वो देखती है कि दूसरी डेलॉइट की HR आपकी फ्रेंड है, डेलॉइट के कुछ एम्प्लॉइज आपके फ्रेंड है, आपके प्रोफाइल का क्रेडिबिलिटी बढ़ेगा. At least 80 to 90% of recruiters will check you out on LinkedIn. So अगर LinkedIn में नेटवर्किंग गेम स्ट्रॉन्ग है आपका रेज्यूमे अलाइन करता है JD को, और अगर आप फिर भी फ्रेशर भी हो, कोई एक्सपीरियंस भी नहीं है, तो भी एटलीस्ट आपको एक अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगा इंटरव्यू के लिए. The goal here should not be getting a job first. The goal here is to identify the company, identify the profile you want to work, build your LinkedIn networking, and eventually all the pieces of the puzzle will fall in place. I hope that answers the question. Yeah.
Digital marketing.
Sorry?
Digital marketing.
Digital marketing? जॉब कैसे ढूंढना है? ओके, आप लोगों में से कितनों को पता है upwork.com, fiverr.com, नौकरी, शिक्षा, इंटर्नशाला, ग्लासडोर, इन सब पे आपके प्रोफाइल बने हुए हैं क्या? हाँ? ओके, ये जो प्रोफाइल्स आपने बनाए हैं, ओके, if you have made the profiles, have you all actually seen what are the openings? Can I request for you to go? I will ask ma'am to give you the attendance. I promise. All four of you can go. Okay. So, how many of you actually go on these portals and spend time in seeing the jobs that are available? Glassdoor पे कितने लोगों ने profile बनाया है? Okay. So I will teach you one hack and it works on all the platform. अगर आप glassdoor.com पे कभी भी जाओगे, तो सर्च बार में डिजिटल मार्केटिंग टाइप करना, एक सेकंड फिल्टर उसके बाजू में लोकेशन का होगा, उसमें दिल्ली सिलेक्ट कर लेना, और उसमें एक और आपको फिल्टर मिलेगा 0 to 2 years of experience और 0 to 6, 0 to 1 year of experience वाला. तो उसमें से आप जो भी कैटेगरी में फिट होते हो वो फिल्टर लगा देना. जैसे ही वो फिल्टर लगाओगे, आपको एक बहुत बड़ी लिस्ट दिखेगी सामने, अलग अलग कंपनीज की अलग अलग रिक्वायरमेंट्स की, और ये सब पोर्टल पे कॉमन है. आप इंडीड पे चले जाओ, नौकरी पे चले जाओ, शाइन, शिक्षा, कहीं पे भी चले जाओ. ओके, नाउ वंस यू हैव मैनेज्ड टू अचीव दिस, यू विल सी एज टू व्हाट ऑल ओपनिंग्स आर अवेलेबल. नाउ बेसिस दैट ओपनिंग्स, you see where you fit or where is your area of interest. Once you have identified your area of interest, it will become very easy for you to start applying for job. Again, the only request is that JD में जो requirement है, वो आपके LinkedIn पे होना चाहिए. What I'll do is I'll quickly show you a few slides. But so far, managed to put the feedback on? Okay, in case if you don't get certificate in next 7 days, you can reach out to us on outreach@iid.co, and my team will check on back end and they will email you the certificate in case if that has not come to you. And how many of you all here would want to educate yourself in knowing what digital marketing is or marketing in general? Okay, so if you guys have 45 minutes of time, I have a free masterclass for you all. All you have to do is watch this masterclass for 45 minutes. It is by the founder of the IIDE, and it will at least give you a clarity in case if you are planning to start your career in digital marketing. और अगर वो देखने के बाद ऐसा लगता है कि नहीं करना है या करना है, at least you will have an answer, yes or no. Maybe situation में नहीं रहोगे. very quickly, I am just going to show you on the part where you all can align your JD and your resume. I am quickly going to walk through few slides. If it helps you understand crafting your resume, just make a note for you guys. Okay, very quickly guys. Okay, what else see on screen? Tom Cruise. Okay. Okay, one sincere request guys. अगर नहीं इंटरेस्टेड हो तो प्लीज अपने फोन में रहो, बात मत करो. जिनको इंटरेस्ट है वो सुनो, मेरे को डिस्टर्ब मत करो. ठीक है, आपको अटेंडेंस चाहिए तो मैम को आपका नाम लिखा दो और बाहर चले जाओ तो भी चलेगा. ठीक है, I just want 10-15 minutes and I am doing this because ma'am requested me that few of you all actually want to learn and make a note out of it. So very quickly, what do you guys see on screen?
Professional.
Professional. What else?
Normal.
हाँ? एक छपरी है, एक प्रोफेशनल है. अग्री करते हो? या? ओके. अपने हम सबको कितना टाइम लगा ये डिसाइड करने के लिए? 1 सेकेंड. सो इतना याद रखना, जब भी आपका रेज्यूमे किसी कंपनी के पास जाता है ना, जब पहला लेवल होता है मशीन का, दूसरा लेवल होता है ह्यूमन बीइंग का. ओके, अगर सही क्राफ्टेड नहीं तो मशीन रिजेक्ट कर देगा, और मशीन ने एक्सेप्ट किया और ह्यूमन के पास गया तो इंसान जो है वो जजमेंट लेके डिसाइड कर लेगा कि आप पेपर पे लायक हो कि नालायक हो. ठीक है ना? Can you guys tell me what is your understanding of resume? What is your understanding of resume? अरे बता, बनाया है कि नहीं बनाया है? अभी सब पोर्टल पे आपने बोला आपका अकाउंट है, राइट? अगर रेज्यूमे बनाया है तो रेज्यूमे की अंडरस्टैंडिंग क्या है?
Professional biodata.
Okay, professional. ठीक है, the word biodata is absolutely incorrect.
Portfolio profile.
Portfolio profile. और क्या होता है रेज्यूमे में? Precise होता है, experience होता है, achievements होते हैं, skills होते हैं. Okay.
Certification.
Fair. Let me narrow it down for you guys. So in my opinion, these are the 4 things that are very important when it comes to resume. I think it is a marketing document wherein you are selling yourself for a potential job that you would want at any organization. And only if you do these things will you able to get a interview call. वरना कुछ नहीं. Okay. The next thing that we need to know here, okay. रेज्यूमे, सीवी और बायोडाटा का फर्क पता है किसी को?
Resume short and crisp.
ओके, रेज्यूमे शॉर्ट एंड क्रिस्प 1 पेजर होता है, उसके ऊपर कभी नहीं हो सकता वो, कितने भी साल का आपको एक्सपीरियंस हो.
CV में documents वगैरह well detailed.
सीवी डिटेल्ड होता है, डॉक्यूमेंट्स नहीं होते हैं. ओके. बायोडाटा क्या होता है? ओके, बायोडाटा प्रोफेशनल जर्नी में कभी एग्जिस्ट नहीं करता है, वो अपने दिमाग में डाल दो. पहली चीज, बायोडाटा इज व्हेन योर पेरेंट्स आर पुटिंग यू ऑन सेल टू गेट मैरिड. ओके, या आपने बम्बल टिंडर पे अपना प्रोफाइल बनाया है. ओके, सो दैट इज बायोडाटा. 2, 3 few of you all, right? Okay, lock your phones, pay attention. So the whole point was for you guys to know that if you are not there now on Google, if you are not discoverable, there is no point in having you. A few of your name may also clash with some celebrities or extended families of celebrities. Moving on to the next part, you need to align your LinkedIn with your resume. It can't be that your LinkedIn has 10 things but your resume only has 5 things, because then there is a conflict of trust for you. So you need to figure it out that your LinkedIn is in alignment. It has all the information. There is only one difference between your LinkedIn and resume. Resume पे work experience के अंदर जो भी points लिखोगे कि मैंने क्या 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 किया, उधर numbers, percentages होने चाहिए, जबकि LinkedIn पे आप जो भी लिखोगे वो खाली quality information होनी चाहिए. उसमें अगर numbers नहीं है तो चलेगा. LinkedIn पे quality, resume पे quantity. Quantity इसीलिए ताकि किसी भी इंटरव्यूअर के पास आप जब जाएंगे तो वो बंदे के पास आपको क्वेश्चंस जो है स्मार्ट होंगे आपको पूछने के लिए, आपको गेज करने के लिए. ओके, दैट्स द ओनली रीजन व्हाई यू शुड हैव डिफरेंस ऑफ क्वालिटेटिव एंड क्वांटिटेटिव. नाउ, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल? ओके, a small change. Active. By active I mean like comments नहीं. आज अगर ये सेशन अटेंड किया है या पास में ऐसे कोई सेशन अटेंड किए है उसके बारे में लिखा है, फायदा क्या है? मोमेंट मार्केटिंग, कोई भी मोमेंट मार्केटिंग हो रही है उसके बारे में कुछ लिखा है. से फॉर एग्जांपल आज बहुत सारे दिल्ली के स्कूल्स में बॉम्ब का फेक न्यूज गया है, राइट? अभी इस पे काफी सारा मोमेंट मार्केटिंग आएगा. ब्रांड्स विल स्टार्ट थिंकिंग, राइट? अमूल को फॉलो करते हो? अमूल के एड्स देखे हैं? ऑलवेज ऑन पॉइंट, राइट? So if you want to become a marketeer, are you writing something about this? Or if you want to get into finance, or if you want to maybe get into taxation, अभी गवर्नमेंट ने पॉलिसी निकाला था पता है, इंडियन सिटीजनशिप का. उसके बारे में किसी ने कभी लिखने का सोचा है? तो अगर आप इन सब पॉइंट्स पे एक्टिव नहीं हो तो आप लिंक्डइन पे एक्टिव नहीं हो. लिंक्डइन खाली जॉब ढूंढने के लिए नहीं है या एचआर को फ्रेंड बनाने के लिए नहीं है. Now, how many of you are okay, what are your thoughts on how many of you get a job? All the PG guys at the back. Just because we've taken admission, paid fees, placement department should give us job? Yeah? Yes? No? अगर आंसर हाँ है तो जॉब तुमको कभी नहीं मिलेगी, और अगर आंसर ना है तो मुझे रीजन बताओ. Okay, how many of you, when you are on that side of the class or the table, think this? सही रेज्यूमे, सही लिंक्डइन है तो जॉब मिल जाएगा, ऐसा कितनों को लगता है? एक, बस एक को ऐसा लगता है. तो जिनको नहीं लगता है तो क्या होना चाहिए? वो तो रेज्यूमे में आ गया ना स्किल्स, यानी तुम तो यही बोल रहे हो कि रेज्यूमे सही होना चाहिए. और नेटवर्क, वेरी गुड आंसर. एनी एल्स? If I talk about today's reality, this is the answer. And if you know, your network is only going to get you the job. Yeah? So if you have this as a thought process, you will not get a job. Moving on very quickly. About me. कितने लोगों ने अपने about me में ये लिखा है that I am a student at XYZ college pursuing XYZ course? 1, 2, 3. How many of you are? Raise your hands. All the PG folks at the back. क्या लिखा है about me में? Okay, अगर ये लिखा है तो कभी भी कोई भी तुमको हायर नहीं करेगा. About me में हमेशा 3 चीज होनी चाहिए. Who you are, what have you achieved, and where you want to be in life. अगर ये 3 चीजें लिखी है तो HR रिलेट कर पाएगा कि आप एलिजिबल हो या नहीं. अभी आप मुझे बोलो कि सर हम फ्रेशर हैं, हम तो क्या ही लिखे. तो अगर आप फ्रेशर हो और आपको जानना है कि आपको क्या लिखना है, तो दिस इज व्हाट यू शुड डू. जब जेडी आएगा आपके पास, तो सबसे पहले तो just keep these things in mind कि ये 4 सेंटेंसेस के ऊपर नहीं हो सकता है रेज्यूमे में. जेडी के अलाइनमेंट में होना चाहिए. और अगर इसको सही अचीव करना है, all you will have to do is job description पढ़ो. अगर ये जेडी है, पढ़ो इसको. इसके बाद इसमें इंपॉर्टेंट वर्ड्स हाईलाइट करो. और जब ये इंपॉर्टेंट वर्ड्स हाईलाइट करोगे, ये आपके कीवर्ड बन जाएंगे. आपके रेज्यूमे पे ये 2 जगह पे होने चाहिए. थोड़ा बहुत अबाउट अस पार्ट में लिखना, फॉर एग्जाम्पल समथिंग लाइक दिस, और थोड़ा बहुत आपके स्किल्स में डालना, टेक्निकल स्किल्स और सॉफ्ट स्किल्स और इंटरपर्सनल स्किल्स में, ठीक है। अगर ये कीवर्ड्स आप पूरे रेज्यूमे में आपके वर्क एक्सपीरियंस के अंदर कहीं पे भी लिख सकते हो तो लिख देना, इट विल डू अ राइट जॉब फॉर यू। Okay, so if you are fresher and if you don't know what you are supposed to write, then this is the safe bet to get your resume in order. So far so good? Okay. Next is experience. इसको descending order में हमेशा लिखना है। बहुत सारे students क्या करते हैं, पहला जो internship किया रहता है ना वो ऊपर लिखते हैं और जो current internship करते हैं वो नीचे लिख रहे हैं। So that is not the correct way of doing it. You have to write in a reverse chronological order. You need to ensure कि वर्क एक्सपीरियंस में यहाँ पे जो नीचे स्टेटमेंट लिख रहे हो ना, जितने भी आपके पास्ट एक्सपीरियंसेस है उसमें 3 स्टेटमेंट लिखना, उससे ज्यादा मत लिखना। 3 स्टेटमेंट में अपना काम बता देना और उसमें अगर परसेंटेज या नंबर डाल सकते हो तो वो डाल देना। ओके, you all can write about your internships. अगर आप बोलते हो मैं एब्सोल्यूट फ्रेशर हूं, मैंने कुछ भी नहीं किया है जीवन में, तो अगर आपने कॉलेज में एनसीसी, एनएसएस किसी भी चीज में पार्टिसिपेट किया है उसके बारे में लिखना, कॉलेज इवेंट्स के बारे में लिख सकते हो। ओके, very quickly if you all can read these 3 statements and tell me what is the best one to describe yourself. Which out of 3 will you guys select? First, second or third? Third. How many of you for first? None. How many of you for second? Third? Why? Okay. The only reason why I have showed you this slide is for you all to know that as a student, what you all do is you all make jalebi on your resume. आपको बोलना है A for apple, लेकिन वो A for apple बोलने के लिए आप लंबे लंबे स्टेटमेंट लिखते हो। भाई किसी को इंटरेस्ट नहीं है ना, किसी के पास इतना टाइम है पढ़ने के लिए। क्रिस्टल क्लियर स्टेटमेंट लिखो रेज्यूमे पे। अगर रेज्यूमे में जगह खाली है तो चलेगा, आप कोई भी कलर वलर का एक शेप वगैरह कुछ डाल देना, वो अच्छा दिखेगा। बट जो चीज की जरूरत नहीं है उसको मत लिखो रेज्यूमे में। ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट इज, do you understand action verbs? वजन वाले वर्ड्स होते हैं जो आप यूज करते हैं, ऑर्गेनाइज्ड, मैनेज, कंडक्टेड, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा। सो अगर आपके रेज्यूमे में अगर आप ये वर्ड्स सही जगह पे यूज नहीं कर रहे हो तो इट्स अ प्रॉब्लम। सो दीज आर सर्टेन सेट ऑफ कीवर्ड्स दैट यू शुड ट्राई एंड राइट ऑन योर रेज्यूमे। ओके, and while I'm showing you this slide, you all should know that it is extremely important to put them in right sentences. And when we talk about sentences, what I mean is this. Read these 4 sentences. Just example for you all to make sense of what I'm trying to tell you all. Yeah? So far so good? Okay. Last is the education. Second last point is the education part. Again, education reverse chronological order में होना चाहिए। आप लोगों में से कितने लोगों ने अपना CGPA लिखा है? टॉपर है कॉलेज का? नहीं। Anyone in this room CGPA? Why? Topper. Okay. Only and only if you are a topper, you will write it. Otherwise, don't write. My recommendation is don't write your CGPA, don't write your grade or don't write your class. Reason being, एक पहले तो किसी को फर्क नहीं पड़ता है। दूसरा, आप जबरदस्ती किसी के दिमाग में थॉट डाल रहे हो कि आपका CGPA है 4.5 और 9, यानी वो सामने वाला बंदा ये समझ रहा है कि आप 50% वाला कैटेगरी के बंदे हो। आपको क्यों किसी के दिमाग में ये थॉट डालना है, राइट? So don't do it. Secondly, आप डिजिटल मार्केटिंग के जॉब के लिए अप्लाई कर रहे हो, लेकिन से फॉर एग्जांपल आपने फाइनेंस में 6 सिग्मा का कोर्स किया है, तो क्या वो आपको आपके रेज्यूमे पे डालना चाहिए? नहीं। क्यों नहीं डालोगे? रेलेवेंट नहीं है, राइट? So as a student, again to fill up your resume, what you will do is आप अपना 10th, 12th, आपका बैचलर्स, फिर जो भी एड ऑन कोर्स किए ना, आप सबका खिचड़ी बना देते हो। So basically put only that education that is important or relevant to job. Don't put anything that is extra. Okay? So very quickly summarizing this point is that it has to be in reverse chronological order. Add-on courses जो है अगर job के relevant है तो डालो. Be selective in what you want to put, and finally you all want me to end? I can end now, guys. Okay, and finally अगर academic credentials डाल रहे हो तो तभी डालो अगर आप टॉपर हो, वरना मत डालो. The next part is the skills part. You all need to know that every individual needs to present their resume with two skills. One is the soft skill or an interpersonal skill, and the other is technical skills. So when I say technical skills, which means कि जिस जॉब के लिए आप अप्लाई कर रहे हो, क्या उसके लिए आपको कोई डैशबोर्ड आना चाहिए, कोई सॉफ्टवेयर आना चाहिए, कोई टूल आना चाहिए, तो वो आपको मेंशन करना है टेक्निकल में. And when we say soft skill, then are you someone who has attention to detail, you are a good communicator, you are a team leader, or you can manage projects, etc., etc. Okay, so these are the two parameters in which you should put your skills, which is technical skills and soft skills. So very quickly summarizing, personal details, aligning your LinkedIn, writing your correct about me part, ensuring that your work experience has numbers and percentages in it, and your education only is restricted to the kind of skills that company wants. Okay? Found this easy? Okay, if you have found this easy, I should tell you that resume ऐसी चीज नहीं है जो आधा घंटा 1 घंटा बैठोगे तो बन जाएगा, नहीं बनेगा, फेल होगा. कितने भी साल का आपको एक्सपीरियंस हो, अगर राइट रेज्यूमे बनाना है तो पहले एक वर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट ओपन करो, उसमें सब कुछ डंप कर दो जो आपने जीवन में किया है, और उसके बाद एक टेम्पलेट सिलेक्ट करो और उसमें वही चीजें डालो जो आपको जॉब रेलेवेंट है और जो इम्पोर्टेंट है. ठीक है? एंड here are some tips that I want you guys to know. that फॉर्मेट जो है हमेशा सिंपल रखना, कंफ्यूजन मत क्रिएट करना, क्योंकि आप स्टूडेंट होते हो, आपको कैनवा आ जाता है, आपको अलग-अलग फॉन्ट कलर ये सब पता होता है, तो आप थोड़े. Yeah guys, how many of you are able to find yourself